All right, guys, let's take a look. Okay, 1 and 2. Remember, you're expanding before you're plugging in the letters. Steven, you still don't need the laptop. Thanks. All right, so how can I make a 25 out of these numbers that I'm working with here? 5 times 5, 5 squared, however you want to write it is fine. I'll do 5 squared. Then what does divided by mean when I'm expanding? Minus. And then are we okay with the 6 is natural log of 2 plus natural log of 3? Does that make sense? We okay there? Okay. The exponent I did on the 5, where could I put that? In front. So this is really 2 natural log of 5. And if I distribute minus natural log of 2 minus natural log of 3. You okay with that? Then I'm just substituting. This is where you plug in the letters for the last step. So natural log of 5 was C, so I'm going to have 2C minus natural log of 2 is A minus natural log of 3 is B. It will come back. How'd we do on 1? Great. Okay. Makes sense. And also same problem from your notes, or was it the second one that was the same?
No, it was the first one.
The first one? Okay. Yeah.
So I got 2 natural logs minus 5 divided by 2 natural logs.
No. There's, but there is no natural log of C. Like,
I don't know, I think natural log.
there's no natural log of A either.
Oh, I thought,
Do you see what I mean? It's the natural log of the number. You substitute the A in for the natural log of that number.
okay.
So that's what I'm talking about. Do not substitute those letters in until the very end. Okay? Let's look at the second one and see if you've got this one too. So 9 I'm going to do as 3 squared minus, because of division. What exponent means square root? 1/2. Okay, and then where do the exponents go? Where do they go? In front. So 2 natural log of 3 minus 1/2 natural log of 5. Then we finally substitute. It will update here in a second. So I'm going to have 2b minus 1/2 c. Okay. Do we see it? Okay. All right. Let's hold on just a second here. Make sure we're good.
Wait, can we get a call?
My 4th period is having one. Why? You said so angrily. Why? Talk to your 4th period teacher.
Oh, no, I mean.
Oh, no? You what?
You should have one in this class.
Yeah, I don't have you guys on the 28th, though. And on the 27th, you're taking a test for me. So it doesn't really lend itself
I think we should
well.
just get a bag of candy and just have it go over the
Candy after post-test candy?
Yeah. And pre-test candy.
Pre and post-test candy. Okay.
Just in the spirit of the holiday.
Just test to catch, or
If you give us enough, we'll just call it.
That's not how that works.
probably wipers are the funnest of what I go fishing for. You know what a wiper is? Yeah, I'm not an ocean fisher. I'm more of a lake fisher. Nice.
I want a watermelon.
Guys, I'm recording this class today. This is quite the background dialogue we've got going on.
And then the next year I'm like, Dad, I want another. I do.
All right, guys, are we okay with getting to 0 equals 11x on this one? So what does x equal?
0.
0. What did you do?
I got 0 divided by 7.
I got 1 over 4.
Oh, you subtracted 2 instead of added 2.
Yeah.
You got lucky, is
I
what
did,
you
yeah.
got. Okay. But please recognize that this is 0. It's not no solution. Okay, no solution is when you get to like 3 equals 5. That's not a thing. Okay. All right, number 4, I'm going to simplify in the parentheses first. So are we okay with just 2a in the numerator and b to the 6th in the denominator? And then all to the -2. Over here, it looks like I'll have 3b cubed in my numerator and 2a to the 6th in my denominator. Okay there? Okay. The first parenthesis, yes, I'm going to square everything in there, but what does the negative with that exponent do? Flips it. So I've really got b to the 12th over 4a squared. Then no negative on the second one, so I'm just cubing everything. So 3 cubed is 27, b to the 9th, and then 2 cubed is 8, a to the 18th. Are you okay to that point? Yeah. Okay. Does anything cancel out? No, everything, the b's are all in the numerator, a's are all in the denominator. So I just end up with 27 b to the 21st over, I can multiply there, 32 a to the 20th. And that's it. How'd we do?
Great.
Great. Okay. After a week, you still remembered things?
Yeah.
Maybe? A little bit? Unfortunately. Why is it unfortunate that you remembered? All right, guys. Notes time. It's like, no, it shows up on my sis. It's not. Ah, okay.
No, but you should know what it is. Yeah, you should. It's like, you've known me for 2 months.
All right, guys, we're solving log and exponential equations here. The first one is review. Try to do this one on your own, guys. Is she gonna go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 1.
Yeah.
Nice. Mayday, baby. It's a good one.
You're a smart work, man.
I am.
I was so excited.
You're a Harry Potter person? I like that. All right, guys, what'd you get? You're still equationing. Okay.
Which is
You write down the title.
All right, we need to pick up the pace there, Carson.
I'm a slow writer.
Is that minus or multiplication?
Minus. Yeah.
I got -1/3. Which side's got?
We'll get there. Are you ready, Carson?
Yeah, I said I was ready.
Okay. All right, guys, let's go through it. Anybody else want to say what they got? No. Just no.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
I'm supposed to have salt.
Yes. So I was very impressed that you went from not having it written down to being done. I was like, wow. All right, rewrite them with the same base. 3 cubed is 27. 3 to the negative 1, that's 1/3. Some of you are looking at me with very shocked faces right now. What is happening? We did this in the warm-up. Same thing.
I do to the negative 3 instead. Is that legal?
Let's see if you got to the same thing. Because usually you need to go to the base of a whole number. Like a 3, not to a 1/3. So.
Do you have to put like the 3 to the 3 to the 3rd? Can you be like 3?
If you multiply first, as long as you do that correctly, like you can just go straight to that. That's fine.
Yeah, I did 3 to the negative 3rd, and I'm now thinking that's very good.
Yeah, do it this way. Yes. All right, so when I add my 6, I get 5. So the answer here was 5/3. That's when you said it. I was like, you're close, but it's simpler if you go to the whole number base. Well, if you don't go to a fraction as your base. All right, guys, questions on that one? So that is one method, is making the bases match. We're going to do one more like that with a little twist. 5 to the 2 plus x times 5 to the x equals 125. Try it. Think about your exponent rules here as you go about this one. You know how exponents work.
Because like if you look at A, it could be 3 does it look 5?
X squared. You're right.
My answer is x equals 1.
For a friend. Okay. 151.
Go ahead and tell more.
Because of the water. All right, guys, what are we getting?
Oh my gosh, me too.
I got one. I got negative 1 before.
Positive 1.
I got mine.
Carson, you got creative. All right, let's look. Okay. The first step is key. When you are multiplying and you have the same base, what do you do with the exponents? Add them. So this is really 5 to the 2 plus 2x. And 125 is 5 cubed.
So should it 5 equal 25?
So if I have x cubed times x squared, do I multiply the x's or do I just keep the same base and add the x's? Yeah, sorry, magic.
9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. It's okay. All right, from there, we're just setting the exponents equal. You get 2x equals 1, x is 1/2. So good job, everyone who got a half.
He's like big.
There were no big numbers.
125 is so close.
It's an easy big number.
It's 5 cubed. That's not big.
It's an easy big number.
Equals -1 is quite close to 1.
Incorrect.
It's like next to one. Like they're adjacent.
So -$1.50. Are those the same? Because we can start exchanging money where you just keep giving me $1 and I give you 50 cents.
You like round up.
No. No rounding. All right, let's try again.
Wow, she's at
I love it. I'm just like, wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, if he came back and no one was here. Yeah.
Is this a new type of problem?
It is.
Are you gonna explain it to us how to do it?
I am.
And be like, we're here with us.
I don't think I would feel allowed.
Log base 2 of 7x minus 6 equals 3.
Log base 2.
Log base 2. My 2 ran into my g, but it is a 2. Still a 2.
You have it right here, G.
Wait,
How's it a 2?
that's a 2.
That down there, that's a 2.
Wait, so you're saying
That's down to x minus 6.
2.
Log base 2.
That's a 2.
I'm just like, that looks like a 0 with a line through it.
It's updating.
It's a 2.
It's the late. So you're saying it's 7x minus 6.
How is it a 2? It's like,
Oh my god.
Wow, Carson, here we go.
Shots fired.
Log base
She wants the
2
alright, thank you.
of
I see how you got 0. Okay.
No, just
We've already begun.
she's like, I'm actually gonna send you outside for the last 10 minutes of class.
you just on your own.
I mean, I get a 5
Congratulations.
Okay, so Layla's saying correct things. Can I rewrite this as an exponential?
Yes.
Yes, what would it be? Yes.
I see we got the 3 side.
Yeah? You have to be able to do this, okay? You have to be able to rewrite a log as an exponential. If you can't do this, all of the solving is going to be real hard, okay?
Alex been going.
4 minutes so far.
How would you solve
Can I play some Wonka music more?
You don't.
That's...
Yeah.
All right, so I add my 6. What do we get as an answer?
2.
2, okay. Questions on number 3?
How many questions are there?
I think we do like 9. Yeah, and then some whiteboard practice, so. Too bad.
Alex is actually gone for 5 minutes. Yeah, at least it's not.
I told him he could have 6 because he was filling up a water bottle. But it's for Carson, so I don't know.
It's like Shark Tank.
What if you drown?
That'd be so unfortunate.
Spiking your tree.
It's only a 6.
All right, guys.
What are you gonna do?
We could lose some pass.
Try this one.
That'd be so hard.
Back to math.
You didn't drown, did you, Alex?
You made it in 5 minutes. Good job.
And fill the water bottle.
That's crazy.
It's impressive.
I put nothing in.
Yeah.
When,
Can we have our notes out?
yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, it's the hard part is just like, wait, which kind is this? What do I do? And you just haven't practiced enough yet to know that. So, yes, like look at your notes to reference.
So like, I don't really think it's a good idea having multiple grades public level.
Well, I turned them around in there and someone else flipped them. So if you feel like standing up and turning them all around for me, that'd be
I
great.
got it. I'll look at grades.
Who wrote for a name like that?
Okay, let's stop looking at those. Jude.
I'm mixing it. I'm moving it a little bit more.
There we go.
I think one time she.
Good job.
Are we not allowed to stand up?
I did that.
They're just people who were absent the day I passed away.
I just said, come on.
All right, guys. What do you think you need to do first on this one?
Simple.
What do you mean by simplify?
Rewrite.
Why are there so many tests?
Okay, how?
By doing.
Adding.
Adding.
Well, what does a plus mean between logs?
Multiply.
Okay, so this is really log base 6 of x plus 3 times x plus 4 equals 1. That's a 4 in a parentheses, okay? Now it's like number 3. We have it down to a single log equals a number, so you can write it as an exponential. So what should we write?
6 equals those two parentheses.
Distribute.
Yes, I'm going to multiply them out. Are we okay with x squared plus 7x plus 12? Okay. Move the 6 over. And then how do we solve them?
Factor as not.
Factor. What does it factor into? Okay. So what are my two potential answers here? Okay. Stop there and make sure everybody's good with finding both of those, and then we'll see if they both work. Well, kind of. Like, not completely, just a little bit. You're checking one thing.
Light is light.
Wait, is there a chance they
Yeah, so what you have to do is go back to the original, guys, and plug them in. You cannot take the log of a negative number. So if I plug negative 6 in here, what do I get? Negative 3. I cannot do the log of negative 3. I'll show you why here in a second. So I have to throw out the negative 6 and then check the negative 1. Negative 1 plus 3, is that okay?
Yes.
What about negative 1 plus 4?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so the negative 6 is extraneous. So get rid of that. Negative 1 is your only answer. Let me show you why. Think if I had like log base 2 of negative 8 equals x. Is there some exponent that will turn 2 into a negative 8? No. Okay, so this number in here cannot ever be negative. It doesn't work. There's no way that you can have an exponential equal a negative number. Okay? All right, let's try again. So what? Yeah, negative 6, if you plug it back into the original, do you see how it would make it log of a negative number? Can't do that. But negative 1 doesn't, so it's okay. All right. Okay, this one again is going to look different.
Look at the whole board.
It's the language and the sign.
Things that look different than
My advisory class named their coffee maker Bean. And then they made a sign. Yeah, it's a 16.
And not very hard.
So they collected money and collectively purchased their own Keurig and brought in coffee pods. We now have coffee time and advisory, so coffee and hot chocolate.
They should call it tea time.
I know really good.
Mr. Colley would never.
You teach
Yeah, no, I'm
advisory
just
every 4 years.
Every 4 years, you're supposed to keep the same group all 4 years. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but
I've changed one time, I changed it twice.
3 times. That's weird.
One of goes to your mother.
No, she never actually told me anything.
No.
I chose.
And we're having a Halloween party.
Wait,
Yes, you're lining up.
X squared equals.
Yes. All right, guys, on this one. We got sidetracked by Bean over here. The exponent, like the coefficient, is the exponent, right? Is everybody okay with this? Okay. Do you see how I have a single log base 6 on both sides? That means I can set the x squared equal to 16. How do I solve that?
Square root both sides.
Okay, what do I get as an answer?
4.
Yes. Now, normally when you solve with a square root, you'd have plus or minus 4. Do we see why it can only be positive 4?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Questions on that one? Do you see what I'm talking about now? How they all just kind of look different from the start? You cannot take the log of a negative number.
But it's not.
It is initially, if it's written with the 2 out in front, that is just a vertical stretch by 2. Like if you graph it in Desmos, you get 2 completely different looking graphs. So it's how the original is written that determines it.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna scroll down here. Kind of like,
No, Christopher Columbus is not I didn't know that until Columbus.
Jude, we gotta work on you staying on topic here. Ready, go.
Whoa, whoa.
That's different. I don't know why, like,
Wait, how many examples do we have?
I think 9.
No, I think I should.
they literally taught us how they were nature.
Well, she was like, let's just see. She was just like, maybe how do you answer that?
No, they literally said
It's actually disgusting.
It's disgusting. Yeah, they're all spitting on the yeah. It's disgusting.
All right, guys, looks different, right? Okay, what if I gave you the equation x squared minus 4x minus 12 equals 0? Could you solve that?
Yes.
Hey guys, up here.
Yes.
Yeah, what would we do? Okay, factor into x minus 6, x plus 2, right?
No.
So is that ln x minus 6 or just ln?
ln of x minus 6 and ln of x plus 2. Okay? So when you see a trinomial like that, it is factoring. Carson.
How did the logs work? I wasn't really here for that.
I wasn't really here. You were kind of here.
I was here in spirit. Like, I know you guys missed it. I wasn't here.
You watched the video.
So reminder, there is video from the day you were gone. You should watch that. Natural log is just a log with base e.
Is that final
It
answer?
helps.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I know that. But like, how does it like
Do you have
work?
experience?
Like, how do you just treat it as a normal log?
Yeah, it has all the same properties and everything as regular logs. It's just a different base.
Okay.
E is used so frequently in calculus that it gets its own special log. All right, from here, you're not done. You haven't gotten to x equals. So we're going to set our factors equal to 0.
Wait, just to is that my Amazon box of sugar over here?
Yeah,
I thought it was yours, and I was like, that's very interesting.
it's not my
Wait, what? Grade level?
juniors.
What letter?
D's.
I would be awesome.
All right, guys, so that is setting both factors equal to 0. Hey, guys, you have plenty of time for chatting. How about when I'm talking, we're up here. Hey. All right, so you set your factors equal to 0. We're still not done. What do I have to do on my last step here?
Plug it in.
What do you mean plug it in? I don't have x equal yet. Switch it around, like write it as an exponential? Okay, so what would it be? No. Yes, e to the 6 equals x. And? What's the other one? Yes. That is the final answer. Guys, neither of those numbers are negative. Okay, e to the negative 2, that's just a fraction, right? But neither of those are negative numbers, so they both work. So those are your answers. Again, you have to be able to convert from a log to an exponential. Solving doesn't really go so well if you can't do that. Anybody questions on that one? All right, the next one is the shortest one we're going to do.
Whoa.
Is it the hardest?
Watch me.
Nope.
Hardest.
The Mammo's best class?
It is one step.
X is 5.
It's not 5.
Not 5.
Mom was like 5 long.
Not X. 1 is 7. 3 times 5.
That's not how exponents work. His brain here.
No, you gotta do that.
Okay, guys, 3 to the x equals 15. If you recognize what's happening here, you can solve this in one step. Can you rewrite this as a log? What would it be? Log base what?
Base 3.
Okay.
No, log base 315 equals X.
Yes.
Log base.
And you're done. That's your answer.
That was really good.
Yeah. That's right, Ryan.
That was pretty shut up.
Working on my magic here.
You did that.
We did this last week.
It's like pretend not to write it, and then all of a sudden, bam! They're like perfect.
It is a bit magical today. All right, so are we okay with that one? It's just recognizing what you have to do. All right, I will warn you up front, you're not really going to like the next one, but you'll be okay. I'm giving you a heads up here.
All your advisors have like bugs in here as well.
They are working on that right now. They're going to get a little mug tree over there and personalized mugs. They're all in, yeah.
They're also like a Halloween party.
Our much more lenient advisory
There's never Halloween.
We are in science.
It is our, oh, well, yeah, science is different.
Mine's great.
Too.
Me. Do you think Mr. Colley would love making that Colley?
I think the he has a copy.
That's what I had them do. They funded it. All right, guys, 6 to the x plus 3. All right, up here, guys. This one, it's just tedious. It's not actually that hard, but it is tedious.
Is that a 5?
That is a 5 to the 2x plus 1.
Wait, what if you?
Okay, there is, oh dear. My scrolling is not working. Here we go. There is no way you can make those bases match, right? We've got a 6 and a 5. That is not anything we can make equal to each other. And you also have exponents on both, so you can't just rewrite it as a log. What we have to do is take the log of both sides. Now, there's some different ways you could do that. You could try to do it with a base of 6 or 5. I'm just going to do the natural log of both sides. It's 2 letters, it's shorter and faster, and the process is the same. So I'm literally taking the natural log of both sides of my equation. It's like you're performing that operation on both sides. By doing that, we can then use the properties of logs. So where do the exponents go? In front. That's kind of the whole point. You need to get the variable out of the exponent so that you can actually solve for it. So put it in parentheses, x plus 3, natural log of 6, and then equals, parentheses, 2x plus 1, natural log of 5. Okay. Okay. Does that step make sense? Okay. We are now going to distribute. So this is going to be x natural log of 6 plus 3 natural log of 6 equals 2x natural log of 5 plus, you don't have to write the 1 natural log of 5. Do we see it so far? Give me a minute. Make sure we got it. Okay, what are we solving for? X. So anything with an X needs to go on one side. Anything without an X needs to go on the other side. So I'm going to leave the X natural log of 6 here. Then I'm going to say minus 2x natural log of 5 equals natural log of 5 will still be on this side, and then minus 3 natural log of 6. That's just me moving stuff around. You with me? Again, nothing really difficult, just you have to write a lot of stuff. Okay, do you guys see how I can factor an x out on the left? Like they both have an x in them, right? So I'm going to take that x out. That'll leave me natural log of 6 minus 2 natural log of 5 in parentheses. Yeah, Jude?
Well, before doing this step, could you just divide by natural log?
No, because natural log is not like a variable. It's like an operation. It'd be like, can I divide by a plus sign? Like, no. You what?
So it is a number.
Natural log on its own is not a number. It has to be like natural log of something. Okay. How can I get that x by itself? How do I get all that stuff to go to the other side? Yeah, and then we're done. No, it didn't work. There we go. That is your answer. Now, could you like condense and do things with properties? Yes, but that's just stop there. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
You need like the what's it called? Like the Disney one.
Oh, and magically.
I used to know as far as a kid.
You're watching.
That's good. You're supposed to think it's real as a kid. All right, guys, questions on that one? We have one more.
Or like the similar.
One more of this kind, yes. But you guys are going to try on your own. Make sure you've got the process. You what? Practice on your whiteboards. One question? Okay.
Is leaving 5 minutes early mandatory?
It is teacher discretion.
In that case, yes, practice.
Why did math get so hard? I missed 1 + 2.
You know what class you signed up for, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. All right, guys. Last one in your notes. Try this one. I'll give you guys some time to try. It's very much like number 8. Mhm.
When you substitute, you have to make it LN.
It can be log. I just write ln because it's only 2 letters instead of 3, but it's the same process. Hey, Ava. At the end of the day on your way out, you're supposed to stop by the office to get your parking pass. Do you have an academy parking pass thing? I don't know. I got emailed to tell you that, so.
Oh, I lost it.
Well, they have it for you.
How did you do? I don't know. Probably fell out, so they probably found it for you. Find out.
What do you mean?
School employee.
Is that far enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So once you distribute, then you have to move them. So the 2 things with X's are on one side.
Right.
Okay. So take an X out. No, you took the X out. Think if you factored, right? Okay. You got it.
agree with what you said about doing a tedious amount of writing for something that's not very difficult.
Yeah, right. Like that's an accurate. It's really not hard, but annoying.
See, I would mess it up because I'd write it wrong somewhere.
Right, somewhere you're gonna like lose a number or something. You're gonna get to the end and like only have LNs and be like, where'd my numbers go?
Where did they go?
Where did they go? How we doing, guys? Are we ready?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes and no. Give you 30 more seconds. Okay. Good. I'm glad. Yay. Yeah, check with your neighbors, see if you agree, and then I'll put it up here.
You have it all written down.
You just have to copy them down. It's the same, just different numbers.
Lost some numbers somewhere.
I don't know if you want to trust me with that. I also
Right, we have a little bit of trouble over in this area.
The problem is here. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one.
This, like from number 8 on each.
Yeah, it's fine. Great.
No, I didn't. So
I just finished
I'm
writing.
making it situation. It's like this first different.
Get my ass.
Gorgeous.
I wish they would really use this a lot, and you say like, oh, use and attach this or something.
Like, when are you gonna do this?
What are these numbers? And I'll have to substitute those.
So E is used all the time in things with calculus, for finding derivatives, integrals, all of this stuff. So a lot of what we're doing is just so you understand how a natural log works and how E functions. If we just didn't do anything with E and then you're in calculus, it's like, oh hey, here's E. So it really is just like a building block for something you're going to need like 4 steps away for something actually to function. I've taught, so in honors pre-calc, we teach all of Calc A. And I've taught applied calc for Ms. Tabrizi when she was out on maternity leave at one point. Like I just picked up one of her classes. So
Sounds like my brother.
yes, and I've tutored KB calc before. So.
I need to get around.
Yes.
Probably a lot of
Excuse me, I'll
Not well.
say anything.
Close.
Good, it's good. He was on the Wednesday, and he yesterday he goes, I saw all of his girlfriend walking around the and I was like, yeah, Crumble is actually open.
Talking about favorite costs, like what? And then finally, like, why did you name your kid Boss?
Oh, that's funny.
I spent like half the class after that. She'll probably be like,
I will ask her.
no, I think
I'm sure she'll be like, oh, I remember that day.
nah. Why did you put that one? Oh.
Okay, this is one way you could write it. Or if you move stuff to the other side, all of your signs will be different. Yay! So like either of those are fine.
Okay, yeah, I have the second one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Are we okay with that? You got it, Tatum?
I got it.
This is like
Dude, yeah.
this because I just like a random negative sign floating around.
Yeah, you do look hilarious.
It's probably not okay. Yes, but I would recommend you don't write it that way. Like where you factored it out here, then just keep it factored out of your numerator.
Oh.
Okay. Don't like be like, it's in the numerator, it's floating, I don't know where it's going. Don't do that. Don't make it wishy-washy negative.
Okay.
Take a stance with your negative, okay? Okay. All right, guys. That's the end of notes. Any questions? All right, not yet. Okay, get out your whiteboards from your desk. Let's practice some.
Oh.
Yes. Nope.
I have two right here.
This I'd rather.
Yeah, I don't know why those are up here, so yes. There's an extra one behind. Oh, you have a second. Never mind.
I feel like there's
Not a good However, when I signed my permit, they didn't tell me that it was going to be on my first.
That's so extra.
No, that's so pretty. What is yours? Looks like chicken scratch.
Yeah, RS.
So like the just.
There's mine.
Oh, mine.
All right, guys, try to solve it. Hold up your answer on your board once you've got it.
That's literally my best.
That's not.
Okay, guys, less signatures, more math.
We're forging signatures. No, we're not forging signatures.
You can use your notes while we're doing these. That's why we spend 2 days on this, guys. It's just, it takes a while for you to figure out, like, what are we doing? No? It doesn't equal 2. I know, but your first step you did. That's not right for the first step. Your dividing is fine. It's equaling 2 that is not okay. Yes?
Am I like on the?
Ah, you've got extra logs going on there that you don't need. Good. What's the base?
Okay, what's the
Okay, so when you write it as an exponential,
Is that like?
that's better. What time? Well, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at Alex, and I'm looking at Layla. All three of you are asking me things, and I'm like, look at your notes. Although I don't know if you wrote this one. That might have been head down part of class. Yay! You know stuff. Think about writing it as an exponential.
Apparently I don't know stuff anymore.
Condense and then rewrite it as an exponential, which means you need a base. Okay, keep going.
Wait, is this correct so far?
Yeah.
Really?
Where's your answer?
Right here.
So x equals is what we're looking for. We're solving for x. Yes.
So what? Now what?
No. Oh, I know what. Your 2x plus 4 is not right. Okay.
So
Now rewrite it as an x.
should it be minus 2x plus 4?
No.
The 2 goes.
Yes. Yes.
Right here so far?
Yeah. Keep going. I think so. That marker is real tough to read. Yes.
And then it becomes like 3.
Yes.
Get rid of the wall.
I like it. So when we throw out subtract.
Did you get there?
Okay, yeah, I definitely did not get 1/2. I definitely got -4 over 7. Which means something definitely went wrong somewhere.
Yes.
You get x by itself.
How did you get 2x? Like, there's a subtraction sign in between logs. You don't add x plus 4 and x. The subtraction sign in between the logs. What does that mean you should do? Right. X plus 4 over x. Yeah.
Should it be log base 3 next to the? It doesn't work like that.
So you think that's 2?
Then you get rid of
No.
Okay. Okay. Good.
I don't know what it is. It's a great question.
When you write
5
it,
halves.
should it be
Nice picture.
log base 3 next to your division, or should it be log?
Log base 3.
story. On your SAT day, I woke up at 8 or at 7:30.
Did you still make it?
Barely. I didn't have batteries.
Oh
So we
no.
had to go to Giant, and there was one lane open and had 5 people. So I went to the CVS right there. I got home at 8:09.
Wait, is it just you?
You're real close. You did something silly with your division.
Change the 8.
Isn't it like 8x equals 4?
Yeah.
So does 8 times 2 equal 4? Okay. Yeah.
I'm so good.
All right, guys, let me go through it.
Guys, look at
There we go. I got 1/2 this time. Turns out if you do 2 to the 3rd, it's different than 3 to the 6th.
This is true. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, fun fact actually.
All right, guys, after you condense, write it as an exponential. Multiply by x.
Play football in them?
4 divided by 8 is not 2, it is 1/2. Okay. Questions on that one?
No.
a little dick.
We're waiting there.
All right, guys, try that one. It's coming. You what?
I don't know how to do these.
Yeah, that's not right.
Did I
You
strike?
just made all your logs go away, but without. No, because you're implying that 16x is all raised to the 4th, and that's not true.
Basically, if you did logs of parentheses, with 4 and the x, become 4x.
What is that for?
No, it's
Oh,
it's the exponent.
Yeah, it's exponent of 4.
That would be log 2x plus.
Wait, did I get here right? Wait.
Yes. Okay, and what is that? You're on the right track.
Did I actually do it right?
Wait, do you divide the whole thing by 16?
You can.
I think I did it the long way.
There's kind of 2 ways to
I
do
think
it.
I
yeah.
did it the long and more difficult
The
way.
real long way.
Yeah, the part where I was raising things to the 4th power and
Good job. Yep.
the real long way.
It's okay.
I got there in the end.
Yes.
So it's just equal.
No.
I'm on the right track.
Did I see what you did?
Isn't that a little bit? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sophia, did you change
Yeah, like
my...
I got nothing.
Do like 16, 2 to the 4th power.
I'm doing myself.
Sophia, did you change my name to J-E-W-E?
Yes. Do you see why?
Yeah.
Not really.
I won't do that.
I'll look at the example.
Okay, I'll go through it here in a minute.
X equals what?
Did you actually get down to x equals? Or do you still have x to the fourth?
I had X to the fourth for my cube root.
No, so you're fine. Your answer is right. But the whole point of the whiteboard is to hold it up so you don't say the answer with everyone else doing it. So you are correct.
Oh, so like that.
Yes.
Guys,
Good job. Oh dear.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can do it though.
No, Duncan. Our advisory teacher.
Duncan, no.
Yeah.
That's what he said to do.
Don't.
It's what he said.
Duncan, change it. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Cully would never. Mr. Cully would never.
All right, guys.
The capital D. He's one of the millionaires from working in school.
All right, guys. Your first step is condensing. Okay, then you turn it into an exponential. So 2 to the fourth equals 16x to the fourth. Are you okay to that point? No, wait, maybe.
16x to the
How did I get that? What?
well, like instead of
That's like what I.
just right, 16x because it's implied.
I wrote it. So
I
yes.
wasn't looking at it.
Okay. Yes. Now from here, guys, you can either do 2 to the fourth and then divide, or you can just take the fourth root right away. I think most of you did this. And so then we get to 1 equals x to the fourth. And some of you got here and then weren't quite sure what to do. The fourth root of 1 is just 1. Again, we can't use the -1 because of the logs. Does that make sense now? Okay. All right, guys, questions on that one? Roger, you got it? Okay, where are you stuck?
I'll try.
What don't you understand on this one?
I got log 2 that thing.
The first step?
You got 2 of them. Or maybe I did do that and then I erased it.
So the first part is just condensing. Like when there's a plus in between, you multiply.
Everything besides my class.
And the code.
Oh, I did do that. Never mind. I
Good?
definitely, I
Yeah.
did do that.
Then it's write it as an exponential.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you're solving.
So basically, my last sentence is like some primary
Why were you doing these?
All right, guys, try that one. Do one, guys.
Just 13x.
Oh, 13 natural log of x. Thanks.
So it was like,
There we go.
all right.
Can you read that?
Didn't really
Kind
have
of.
the.
Was that 13?
Minus 13 natural log of x. Yeah.
42.
That's mine.
Yes.
That is your number, Roger. Good observation.
Back there.
Yay! Aren't you so excited about this?
Are you back 13?
She is correct. That's a 13 natural log of x. Yeah.
Wait.
Smushed it in.
Wow, that's a lot of mental.
I think it's been more verbal math for you
Yeah.
than mental math.
But I did it. It's so easy.
Close, but not quite. Don't get mad. Just try to fix it. Okay, you're not done. You're also not
Oh, I'm
done.
not done. You're so right.
Oh.
So true. Actually,
I mean, yeah, but that's not your issue.
Oh, it's just a third positive.
67.
So 6 and 7.
okay. Now I'm actually
Roger, how's it going? did that well. Yes, I do.
I don't know my question, but I was
Oh,
It's on my
It's also on our computer.
Oh, not there.
and it's spelled weird, so
Well, how does it spell?
just Jeny.
I know how to
If it makes you feel better, people have spelled my name. Miss Delete.
You look at my name with this mess.
You're really close. Just your answer at the end isn't right.
Miss Delete, in case you want to know, people have spelled my name MAIYAAHE on multiple ways.
A lot of A's and H's. Isn't it?
S-Y-R-R-R-A.
So many letters.
I don't understand.
People in all the.
I don't understand why there are so many letters. MAIYAAHA is.
Yes.
I understand there are a lot of ways to spell
Lower
it.
logs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't see it. You're not done.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Factor. What multiplies to 42 and adds to negative 13? You're not done. You're on the right track, but you're not done. Are you drawing a pumpkin? Sort of. It's an interesting pumpkin. Yay!
Yes.
Roger, up here. Factoring. Remember how factoring never goes away? It's still here.
I had a feeling you were factoring this.
I get that.
This is actually making me feel
All right, guys, there are your answers. You should have had e to the 6th and e to the 7th. Do you see it? Like the final step there? Okay. Questions on that one, guys?
Because I couldn't go to yearbook late night yesterday, which is also because but I do actually still want to get done. And it's just like, it's a joke and I can tell the off but now it's not a joke anymore. I'm actually going to develop something to actually just stay. So I was only going to stay at 6 p.m.
All right, guys, try this one.
Because the idea is you do the easier one so then
All right. You gotta buckle down, man.
Buckle down. It's the first one I haven't really understood.
No. Use your properties.
I thought I just got rid of my log somewhere.
Is this? Did I do that right?
Good start, yeah.
Okay.
I removed my log somewhere and I'm not quite sure where.
Shoot, use your properties. Yes. Three cubed is not 9.
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, you're so right.
Is this okay? So it's
I'll
not
get like
times
the.
3.
I'll get the wall.
On the right.
It doesn't equal 3. What does it equal?
Come on.
We need it.
Log 3 of 3 is concept.
Do they both work?
So it would be like log x.
I actually did it all.
Ava, how's the math? It looks like the doodling might be going real well, but how's the math?
I did this one.
Good start. Yeah.
I got this
I think yes. It's the number over on the right there. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
So I like the 27, but I don't like the 2x minus 6. Because it's not x plus x minus 6. Yes. Good job.
Really good reading. What are you doing?
The game is.
Yes, very.
So when I wear it,
Let me get back to you. Like, don't aspire to be a cheerleader.
Sarah, you're wrong.
People ask me that all the time. They're like, did you not make it? I was like, no, I didn't try out. People's first bro saw it is always like, and I was like, why is that your first one?
wait, you gotta stop.
And the it's like thing with you.
We have to move the 27 before you factor.
I was crazy.
It's always at 7.
All right, guys, you condense first. Then rewrite it as an exponential. So 3 cubed equals x squared minus 6x.
Oh my god, I did actually get it.
Okay, then I'm going to move the 3 cubed over. So I've got x squared minus 6x minus 27. You see why it's minus? So it's positive 27 when it's on the left. So moving it over. Okay. So this factors into x minus 9 and x plus 3. My two potential answers are 9 and negative 3. Do they both work? No. No, only the 9.
How do we check?
You go back to the very original problem, or just log of x, and either way it doesn't work.
What's the last birthday we had last Friday?
Oh my gosh, remember how last
I had a flag football player.
Yeah.
she wasn't here today?
I didn't win the championship. I played for
my
SAC because I was
So it's like
supposed
2
to
good weekends in a row.
Still, we could actually care less than that was.
Oh my goodness, of like,
Oh my goodness. Well, now it's weird. I don't see them for that long. That's just
no,
hard.
she was here yesterday.
Oh, interesting. All right, guys, let's do one more.
That's me finding the boring ring because somebody told me to. Yes.
All right, back to one of these.
I felt so popular on my
Those I should do.
different parties in the span of 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I never felt so popular. Yeah, see, lines was right.
That certainly seems unusual.
Not quite time yet.
I know, but it's getting
Yes. Yes, sorry, I was like, wait, but yours
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I got it.
Roger, do this one before you go.
Never actually
Try to get it right.
during my birthday.
I mean, try.
A week after.
Yes.
I think it's like a regular
Yes.
There's like 3, 6, 9, 26.
Okay, more math, less food.
I'm coming. I have to eat before work.
Oh yeah, and I wasn't meaning you, I was meaning their food discussion, not you actually eating food. Sorry.
I'm having charcuterie board eggs with my friends.
Very I like it.
No.
Very hard.
Dude, you should host your own charcuterie board night. Party with your brothers and your animals.
That's the kind of party you guys want to have in here.
Because you talk a lot about your life because I'm like your friend. Dude, your dog is literally been the right girl.
All right, guys. Some of you are not being productive.
I finished it.
Ooh, not quite.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's incorrect.
Is that a 13?
Yeah.
No.
What? Hey.
You got it wrong.
You acted quick, right?
Three to the what? Four?
No, but I'm just trying to see what went wrong.
Really, Carson.
You're very much on the right track, but you need to distribute your exponent to both numbers. So like your very first step there where you have,
I was washing my hands, and the water like splashed on
Yeah,
the...
so to the four.
Don't even lie. That's like that.
but on the right track. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like 3 instead of 1.
Going like this.
Then how was the ender?
Good question. Going to my son's hockey game tomorrow morning.
I'm watching. Play for Madison.
He's 9, so no.
I was gonna say, then I'll watch.
That is what he wants to do right now.
No.
No.
9-year-old him and 15-year-old him might have different feelings about things. But all right, guys, let me go through this one. Seniors, you got 1 minute. Nope, you can go now. Your 1 minute is up. Have a good weekend, guys.
Thank you.
You are not a senior. I do know that. Thanks, you too. Bye, guys. Okay, rewrite it with a base of 3. This becomes 3 to the negative 6x plus.
Oh, I missed the negative part of the 3. That was the issue.
That'll do it. And then this is 4x minus 16. Set of equals. You get 19 tenths. All right, guys, so again, Tuesday we will be doing just more of this. Your homework is not due till Wednesday of next week, but we'll just do a bunch more practice to make sure you get good at recognizing when to do what. Okay?
Wait, when is our test?
The 27th.
So we've got like a bunch of practice days.